I gotta do this. I gotta look at something.
Wow. People really thought we were kidding, man. People really thought we weren't gonna do the Queen Chronicles. They really thought.
Why wouldn't we do the Queen Chronicles? I don't
Are we
understand.
still even trying to do the Toy Story thing?
Yeah, we're gonna just mention the first part. Don't worry. I'll explain it very briefly because there's
Cool.
only certain parts I want to point out. Because in the end, I don't even buy it. Like, this isn't how he would act or he would act. It's like,
Yeah, for
no, I
real.
wish you would do this, but no, you don't do this. All
You
right.
don't. You don't. What are you doing over there, dude?
Hold on. I'm trying.
Dude, what are you doing over there, man?
All right. So I have to do like shout out. So when it comes to George, he did submit, honestly, 12 hours later when it came to his awards and who he believes should have won because he got a new job. Congrats on the new gig. Sure, everyone loves it.
Boo. Work
Yeah, I
sucks.
know. Job sucks. Work sucks. All right. But George did have a good one. That's why I want to bring it up. So George nominated Best Plan is Clark using the EMP grenade against the twins and infamous Electric Man. So using the grenade against those two. The,
Okay.
the worst plan that he had is Clark going back in time to save Lana when he should have left her dead and carried where she belongs.
Word. Yeah.
So shout out George. I
Should
wanted
have left her where she belongs. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know if the Anne Harriet is supposed to be in there or not, but you knew exactly what I was saying. I understand typos, trust
I get
me.
it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we
Yeah,
get it.
but that was one I wanted to bring up. Also, because guess what? We said Rainy Day was top 2%, meaning there had to be 1% out there, and George is the 1%. So
What?
now, yeah, that's why we had to make sure that we give a shout out in the next episode after the episode one, because apparently this is going to be done right after with our timeline with the Queen Chronicles.
This is
Because
technically
guess,
airing on Tuesday. Yeah.
because somebody's introduced a little earlier than expected,
I
but
didn't,
not
dude. I didn't
only
remember, bro.
you didn't. You're like, look, Taylor, you gotta wait till episode four, then you get him. Yeah, then surprise, Taylor, you get him in episode two. So now what do we have to do? We
Infinite
have,
boner.
uh, yeah, hot stuff. Always.
Hot stuff.
I just hate that my son's name's Oliver. So if I make like sexy comments about it, it's just gonna be very
It's
strange.
gonna feed his confidence, dude.
I don't know what you're saying right now. He's in bed,
Okay.
but
What
I
does
may
that
have to
mean?
just. I put him down at 7.
You put your own kid down?
Yeah.
You killed him?
Would
You
love.
you pulled a fucking Lillian? You pulled a Lillian Luther on Oliver, dude?
Jesus Christ. Do I look bad? Do I look depressed right now? Now you're
Dude,
making me question how I appear.
you look white and you look crazy.
This is this is what I look like every see, this is why I didn't want to do another live show. This is why I said I'm not doing another live
That's
show.
true. You know, they can't see
Yeah.
us.
You can't do it. And now you have that out there forever.
Was
I'm
George the
never
only shout out?
I think there were other shout outs that I could name, but I think George is the only one I get to mention. Oh, besides, because this did happen after the awards as well. Rainy Day already took my job, apparently. I'm probably not going to be on another episode. Rainy Day and you apparently have your own inside jokes. She told me to go
Right.
fuck myself.
Good.
And it was apparently a thing that you have made up that is going to be occurring this season where you two are going to be arguing
It's
and
probably about the Lana thing, about being a meteor freak, and she is. She's a meteor freak.
okay, so
She's saying I made that up, but there's a whole article on it.
I'm still not even going to agree on the meteor freak stuff.
Do you not see how Clark is still wanting her?
Do you not understand the desperation of a poor person? Like, this is Joseph.
Look,
I'm
hey, yo,
giving
you
you.
can't use that against me, dude.
I'm giving you this though. I'm giving you the
That's
poor.
true.
You like
Okay,
I
so
just
maybe she means that. I truly made up the homeless thing, but it seems to be working out so far. Like there's clear evidence. There's clear evidence that Lana's actually a crazy homeless person. There's clear evidence.
I'm
You could argue with me about the meteor freak, but oh man, come at me with the homeless stuff. Come
But
on.
that's what I mean. I'm giving you everything with the homeless. I have last season completely shocked me. I could not believe what was transpiring. Now with this season, it seems to be getting worse. Spoiler alert for episode 2. But guess
It's
what?
crazy how it really has gotten worse. I mean, she's rummaging through office desk drawers for snacks.
Spoiler, she's waiting at the piano hoping he was kidnapped forever.
What do you want, Clark? Did you find Lex? God, okay, if you haven't yet, then go do it already. I don't
Wait,
miss him.
what do you mean? Do it, Lon. Go. I'm gonna
Hurry up. Talk
get out
that
of
big
my
talk you're always
house.
saying. Dude, she's nuts. You know how people like usually, you have your people that struggle a bit, They live paycheck to paycheck. They maybe are wondering where their next meal's going to come from every now and then.
Me.
But but Lana's over here like it's every single meal like throughout the day. Like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I don't. She truly just. She maybe now has the privilege of getting snacks, but it's a
She,
struggle.
she has a butler now. She just has to like the
Does
video.
she?
Hey, Joseph, she just has to enjoy a video camera underneath the toilet seat. Spoil.
Dude, man, yeah.
You
Just
got to
wait till
cut
y'all
that out. You
see.
got to cut
No,
that
just
out.
wait till they see it, dude. Just wait till y'all see that episode, which is episode 2. All right. You think he's lying about cameras?
Oh no. Hey, you got to pay the price. No
You pay
matter
the
what it
piper.
is.
You pay the Luther, dude. But yeah, we're here to do a nice little special segment. Probably a short one because obviously it's just, the long ago and forgotten Oliver Queen Chronicles that we're going to present to you today and
This was
review.
sent to Sprint phones, dude. Back
This
in the
was
day.
mobisodes, bro. Mobisodes. That's the term I saw online.
By the way, what? I never knew this was a thing.
You
Like,
know what they did? You know what Smallville did? They took the route of Kingdom Hearts and their strategy. They were doing all this cool Kingdom Hearts stuff, but they put every game on every different system possible. So you had to have more than the PlayStation. You had to have the Game Boy. You had to have the fucking random like mobile phone one. You had to
by the
have like
way, what a great comparison. Because, yes, I didn't play the others because I'm not going out and buying the other systems. Okay.
you want me to buy a whole ass PSP, dude, just to play
Really?
this one version of the game. Just
Isn't
put
there
it all
one?
on one system. That's what Smallville did. It's like, why are we doing mobile phone episodes? Also, how big
Why?
was it? It doesn't even talk about how big of a hit it was.
We're hip. We're going with the times. This is us with Smallville.
See, this is where I question if this was the interns or the actual people on
This
like
was
the.
the actual people. There's no way the interns did this. How dare
I
you?
don't know, dude. The interns are hip, man. They're the ones that are in with the fresh new ideas.
Yeah, no, 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 no. But they would understand that you don't do this because not many people that are young are gonna do this. While
Mm,
the older people just saw them on their phones looking at things, so that's why they assumed this will work. We don't even need to ask them. They're always looking at their screens. Turns out they needed to ask.
I guess so. Yeah, we really needed to. They really needed to ask.
So no intern fault here.
Do you think? Do you think it looked better on the phone?
Yes. No, no, I 100% think that because you
Like
gotta remember,
because it's
isn't at
now
that
and it's
time the
on.
screens are this?
Yeah, because even when it
Aren't
shows
they?
that one actual Smallville scene we've seen before, like I was
It's
looking at that, I was like, okay, I bet you that looks better on the phone, like a small little screen
exactly.
phone. But
Yes.
still, God, the graphics, dude. I was what was I watching? It was like
What?
I was watching Tomb Raider 1, like the very first Tomb Raider game.
You're just watching cutscenes. It's okay. I'm all right with it. Why not? You don't like
I
cutscenes
like all
for
the T poses they did
what were the T
when
poses?
they were just like this. They're doing like the Jesus Christ,
See, I don't even think
the
like
Christ
that.
air.
This is why you're smarter than me when it comes to this technology stuff.
What?
With me, I'm just watching it going, okay, I get it. I wonder if this
Yeah.
story's going to be confusing. Oh, hey, all right, little weird, a little perverted. All right, this should be, is this like MA? What is this? Why would this be sent to my child's phone? Is that a dead
Honestly,
girl? Oh my
there were some things going on in this Chronicles that was like, I'm telling you, bro. As we get progressed into this show, it becomes way more open on this, like the sexual tones and
yeah,
all the like sexual scenes and
yeah,
just
but
I guess uncomfortable scenes. Really
I was gonna
mature.
say,
Sorry, I'll say mature.
I don't think that scene needed to be sent to my phone, and yet it was. So now I'm just a little bothered by it if I'm a parent. So that's my mindset now, Joseph. I'm thinking like a parent here. And you know what? I'm offended. New season, new
Um,
me.
yeah, imagine Ryan and Oliver had their phones right now, and they were just sent this because they were fans of this show.
Yeah. And I'd
All
be
right.
like, what is this?
Hey, Dad, check this out. It's a dead guy.
Oh my God, are they supposed to be kissing right now?
What? Yeah,
But
so we we are reviewing the Oliver Queen Chronicles, a little special segment Smallville did from January 18th to February 22nd, 2007.
1999.
And it originally it originally aired via Sprint cell phones. You know what's crazy on the timing, Taylor? That range right now. We are literally in the middle of that time range, or towards the
Oh,
end of it. January 18th
whoa.
to February 22nd, '07. That's when they aired the Oliver Queen Chronicles.
Look at this. See? It's perfect. It's like we're doing this on purpose and fate is aligning us together.
We didn't even know,
See?
dude. Did you even know it was only on Sprint cell phones?
Yes, I did actually know that.
Well,
And
lucky
this goes,
you, Sprint customers
I
back
was
then.
gonna
Sprint's not
say
even a
this goes
thing
back to
anymore.
what you said. You gotta have the specific device in order to play it. If you don't, guess what? You're a loser.
Bro, nothing made me more mad during that time. And Kingdom Hearts was just like pissing on my face. And it was like, what are y'all doing? Do y'all want fans? I'm confused.
The problem is they wanted you. They first pissed on your face because you allowed it and you enjoyed it. But
Oh,
then
absolutely.
they drove 4 hours another direction and they said, "Hey, come to this place. Let me piss on you again." And you said, "Whoa, that's way too far. I don't know
Whoa,
if this
dude.
is
I
worth
let you
it."
do it over here. I don't know about multiple places, dude. I don't know about that.
Same comparison, full circle.
Full circle. That's all we do around here, guys. And you know how we do it. Because we're the two nerdy idiots. Back again on the Somebody Save Me podcast. Like I said, we have a bonus little day for you. We're going to review the Queen Chronicles, 6 episodes. They're all about 4 minutes at most each. And
And what are we gonna do? What else we got?
oh, dude, sorry. We also got a nice little. It was the Smallville magazine.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah. I might as well have the number then ready for you. Smallville Magazine number 17. And they say this is canon. It
yeah. So
is
this,
lined up.
yeah.
Yes.
So we're discussing both parts, right?
Kind of on the second part. The first
Okay.
part all the way because it's weird. When we looked it up, it says the part one of the story Toy or Toy Story, like we like to call it here,
Mm,
really did just like it's broken up into two parts where the next magazine's not a month later, so it's already weird. But how can you just consider part one of a whole story canon while the other part is not until you read the story and then you realize, oh, we went a way other direction than we should have.
yeah. That second part. Yeah, that's why we're gonna just kind of briefly go over that. But first part,
Yeah,
yes, because the first part was actually really cool setup. It also
it was.
explains a little bit of the story and some character development between episode 1 of this season and episode 2, which is next. So it kind of explains a little bit on the Lex and Lana front.
And I
So
know everyone's into that. So that's why we're doing this. It's to get this relationship built up because season 6 is going to make us like them. This is the new hot couple. I'm really going to be into this.
ignore what Taylor said. This couple sucks. But yes, it is actually exciting because it's cool content, to be honest. Cool content to like go over because no one else does, you know? So we're going to give you that. We're going to give you this nice little special Toy Story and the Oliver Queen Chronicles. You're welcome. Everyone asked for this.
A 2-for-1 special late night. Are you ready?
I call that the Somebody Save Me twofer.
Oh, a Sunday.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right.
All right.
Yeehaw, brother.
Oh, yeah. We got to go to this. Oh, yeah.
All right. Do we want to do, so we'll do Toy Story after?
Yeah, do Toy Story after because this is way in the past, while Toy
That's true.
Story is going to be
Closer
more
to
of
the,
the next episode here.
right.
Plus, I think we should start out with the greatest thing first. Don't you?
You talking about like what the intro is to the Oliver Queen Chronicles?
Oh no. I mean, I wasn't saying the intro at all. I was saying the overall 6 episodes of greatness we have.
I can't wait to play the Oliver Queen Chronicles theme music when this episode airs.
Because you're not gonna do the Somebody Save Me, you're gonna do that.
Absolutely not, dude. It's because it's not Somebody Save Me right now, bro. We are Oliver Queen. Okay? OQ, OQ.
Yeah, it's not Lanaville today, everyone. Smallville Legends. The
Oliver Queen Chronicles. Episode 1, Broken Arrow. We're in Star City, October 14th, 1989. This place looks like shit. It looks like wait, can we rewind it? Please rewind it. Go back to the pan view of that whole city. Also, why does his house look like a temple? His house doesn't look like an estate, you know, like a typical.
Yes, it does. How racist of you. If you were in Kyoto, this would be the greatest thing anyone has ever seen.
You're telling me I'm looking at Star City right now? I'm looking at Hong Kong. Please go back. After the bridge, it's not Star City. Also, why is there a giant star on that bridge?
To signify Star City.
Yo, you have failed this city. Shout out the Arrow fans, dude. Am I right?
What? Nobody watches that show. Nobody.
A lot of people did.
Oh, wait, they
Maybe
live
too
so
many.
They live so far away in the middle of nowhere.
They're in the mountain, dude.
They are in the mountain. That's rich. That's rich money.
That's Hong Kong money, dude. So we have Oliver Queen here, who, dude, I just can't get over these effects, man. They're beautiful. But we have Oliver Queen as a little kid. He's got his maid. Do you know the maid's name? What is the maid's name?
I don't know. Hold on.
I'm gonna find it. I'm finding it right now.
I was gonna say, do I really have to go?
Oh, it's just D. Okay, it's actually just D. D-E-E. D. That it's like the housekeeper or nanny, right?
Or mom.
Pretty much. But yeah, D comes in here. It's like, Oliver, your dad's here. He's got something for you. Blah blah blah. Say bye before he leaves. And then his dad comes in, playing nice. Oliver's mad because dad sucks and he's leaving. But his dad has a bow and arrow behind him, as if he's holding it back as a surprise. And this is what sparks something for me. Is his dad supposed to be an archer too?
You know what? Sometimes you just pick up on things. And with rich people, it's either you're shooting clay pigeons out with the shotgun or you're firing the bow and arrow because you're in an archery. This is what
or fencing.
Exactly. You're going back to the old times. The good news is with Oliver's father now giving him this gift, you know what I think, Joseph? Oliver's going to appreciate this. So let's
wait.
see.
Yeah, so he hands it to him. He's like, "Look, they're just like the ones Genghis Khan used. The arrows." He's like handing him the arrows. Oliver says, "Fuck this arrow. I don't want this stupid shit. Get out of my face, Dad. I want to go with you." He's
You have
like,
a funny way to show it, you piece of shit, kid.
"Honestly, he does." I would have been like, "Bruh, you couldn't have not broken that and just
You
said you
know,
wanted to go with me."
typically I would agree with you, Joseph. But this is a father that's not around, and all the kid is screaming at him is, "Love me. We're gonna leave you behind again." All right.
Classic Luther problem. Am I right?
Well, I think the Luthers spent too much time together, so they eventually broke. With the Queen family, doesn't look like they spend time together.
Oh, okay, so we need the middle ground to get the right person.
Yes,
Also, do
exactly.
you think the Luthers were the swordsmen, because they were into fencing, and then the
Yeah.
Queens were into archery?
Here we go. See, we're already talking about it. They both are doing the rich people thing that we said they did.
Dude, in olden times, the Luthers were fair with their swordplay, while
But
the
we were the best.
Queens blew the winds with their arrows.
It sounds like such a great story. Keep going, please.
It might be better than this one we get, but
No, it's not,
look at his
Joseph.
shirt. Also, you got the Meteors baseball team?
Shout out, killing Smallville people. Here
Is
we
that the
go.
Star City Meteors,
Yeah, is that what they're called?
or do you think it's Hong Kong Meteors?
It's definitely Kyoto Meteor.
They made Star City and Kyoto, and they combined it.
All right, but other question about the t-shirt. Do you think they changed the team name after, the whole meteor crash that happens here pretty soon?
No. Star
We're gonna
City's like, yeah, fuck Smallville, dude. They started a rivalry. They're like, yeah, we're the Meteors. We'll scare the shit out of you.
What? That's not how it
We're gonna beat the shit out of you in the baseball season. You can't
No,
even survive on the regular season, dude.
also, he's wearing a shirt. Isn't it like this day that it happens, or is it like tomorrow that it happens? You know what? Let's continue the scene.
So yeah, the dad's leaving again in
And
two
he's
hours.
screaming, "Love me."
Yeah, and Oliver's like running out the door. His dad's like, well, shit. But apparently there's a guest that has arrived for Mr. Queen, and we go to the front of the Hong Kong estate, and we have Oliver playing with a toy jet. And is that supposed to be Warrior Angel, bro?
That's exactly who it's supposed to be.
Really?
Yes, it really is supposed to be Warrior
Because
Angel.
they
I'm
did
not even
have
kidding.
a poster in his room of Warrior
Yes.
Angel.
No, no, look. The guy he's holding is a warrior, and then he has wings. Angel.
Wow, it's crazy. Him and
Warrior
Lex
Angel.
could have been friends. They could have actually been friends if they were just, normal.
No, if they didn't have the rivalry. Duh. Remember, fencing versus archery. This is like one of my favorite movies, Johnny Tsunami, where you have two sides on the mountain. One of them skis, the other snowboards. And you
Fuck
know
yeah.
what? You don't like pick and choose. You only do one and not the other. So they couldn't be friends either. I think they were called
Right.
the Skies and something else. Damn it, I need to get the other name.
The skies and the slopes.
No, it was the Skies and then whatever the school was called. Skies and Urchins? Oh, that
Dude,
could
you
be
got me,
right.
bro. Dude, I don't know, dude.
What do you mean? Johnny Suna?
Okay, stop, dude. Oliver is playing with his toys, okay? But it
Yeah.
looks like we have him spying on his dad, and he's talking to some we don't see, but he's talking about some crazy agenda or something.
All right. So, quick thing. Is this supposed to be the assistant lady in the show of Dr. Swan?
Yes, it is. It is supposed to
Okay.
be Bridget Crosby.
Okay. And she is coming here because he are they being led by Lionel Luther?
No,
And they're
because
trying.
well, they mentioned Virgil, so that's Christopher Reeves, man. That's
Yeah.
wheelchair Swan.
Is he the bad guy here? See, how I looked at it too is that it's about them saying that this person is leading us down a dark path, such as fascism. I don't agree with what they are doing. And I'm pretty sure it's them talking about Lionel, and Queen and Swan are somehow BFFs where they're wanting to still work together, but Queen is not agreeing with what's happening.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that is. I would say that's fair. That's definitely what's going on.
But then Joseph, that's why it confused me. That happens later on. So that's why we'll keep going with this part here. Because you know what? Mom's coming in. Oliver, what are you doing spying?
You'll be a
God.
great crime fighter one day with those skills, but you shouldn't be doing now. Fuck you, mom. I'm not talking to you either. And Oliver
I,
really just fucking he
I
just
thought she
walks
was a
away.
stepmom for a minute, and that's why I kind of understood where he was coming from. But then when you find out it's his real mom, it's like, whoa, what are you doing, man?
Dude, this guy hates his parents. He hates them.
Just
You never thought you'd see the day.
love me. Please stay.
Yeah, love me, please stay. Fuck you.
This is also where they mention his friends, Alden and I think someone else. Hold on. Jeffrey and Alden. Remember? You ever talk to the boys? Huh?
Oh, the gang,
Yeah.
the gang, dude, the old gang.
Yeah, because that's why they said he can't come in order to hang out with mom and dad. They used the excuse of school. So if he goes with them, then he'll be a year behind Jeffrey and Alden, his BFFs. And you can't be behind your BFFs, and your parents don't want to take you. So you only got one option: go to school without your parents.
Fuck yeah, dude, get into bad shit. Do
Yeah, drugs.
drugs. Yeah,
Drugs.
do
They're not
drugs,
home.
dude.
Do you really
You
what
want to
I
know what I
want?
really want? Not friends. I want new parents. Oliver
Ooh.
Jonas Queen, be careful what you wish for.
Ooh. So is that Jimmy Neutron or Home Alone?
No, it's called Lana Lang because she granted someone else's wish at the same time. And so, like, the magic went all the way to Star City, Oliver Queen. And so the wish was
What?
granted to both of them. Lana granted Oliver's wish and Martha's.
There's another 9-year old. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep. Perfect,
Wait,
huh?
wait, what is she like 6 now or 9? What is she? 6, right?
Lana?
Yeah.
Well, she should be like 5 or 6 right now.
Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Cool. Just
Because
want to make
she's a
sure.
little older than Clark.
And
I think she's
Oliver
just
is.
5.
So what I'm really trying to get at is what's the difference in age between Lex and Lana at this point? So Oliver and Lex are the same age,
Yeah, I think so.
and he would look. What does he look like to you? Like 12? It's
Oliver?
just
Like,
yes,
when he's at graduating from the academy?
yeah.
12? No, I don't think that's 12.
No, no, no. That's much older than that. Okay. I just want to make sure here because it's only a 6-year difference between Lex and Lana. I just want to make sure I get their love story right.
I hate you so much. Oh, by the way, as they're leaving, the parents are leaving to their jet and everything. There's a sketchy dude planting a bomb
Who
on the
was that?
engine.
Was that Swan's guy?
No, I think it's like
Lionel's guy?
maybe.
That's what
But
I
yeah,
thought.
that's the end of the first episode, Broken Arrow. We're on to the second one of the Queen Chronicles,
Bon
Bon
voyage.
Voyage. And so yeah, we continue from the sketchy dude planting the bomb on the engine and then gives the thumbs up to the pilot like, "Yeah, everything's good." It's like, "What? No one sees him planting a bomb?"
Yeah, there's nobody else out there. It's private. We're rich people. There's only 3 people that work here, and we're all on the plane. They're talking about just on their kid and what they are doing is right. Should they trust Lionel? Is this going to be over their heads? Because the Queens are going on this trip in order to make a business deal that can make or break them. As they are going on this plane ride, they see, you know what? I'm going to write Oliver a letter. They write a beautiful letter. I don't know what they were going to do with it. All of a sudden, the bomb just explodes the engine. They start going down. We got a mayday, mayday, bravo. We're going down. We've lost engine. One cannot contain altitude. I repeat, one cannot contain altitude. And then they die. But what's interesting is that they do fall in the ocean And when they fall into the ocean, the slip of paper that the mother wrote the note on goes up against the wall of the inside of the plane. This would signify it would get wet and be ruined, and everybody inside would also be under the ocean dead. Let's hold on to that as we actually go to a scene from Smallville.
Yeah, we got the pilot scene, bro, where we got the first appearance of Lionel and little Lex with his hair, Alexander, whatever. And it's from, you see the article right there, Queen CEO Industries missing or presumed dead.
Hey, that was a little fun fact. You put it one of our first episode. So you did even give that a shout out when it happened. And what's great is we get to go back to Lex actually having hair at one point, getting yelled at his father. Lionel, I think, was toughening him up. I understand where Lionel was coming from at this point. Instead, Lionel should have probably hit him a little bit harder. What are you doing?
Maybe.
What are you doing? Right now, people are going to hear Civil War in the background. Jesus.
And so now from that scene we go, so obviously that signified the day of the meteor shower. And so now we have Oliver, who's looking back at the broken arrow at his house that he broke in front of his dad, crying, and Dee was comforting him. 9 years later, so what, he's 18 now?
Yeah, or 21 or something. So he was 9 then. There are only 3 years difference between Lex and Lana? No way.
Nah. Because he's supposed to be 21
Yeah.
when the show starts, and Clark's supposed to be, what, 14?
So Oliver was smarter than Lex?
No, they're the same age.
Then what?
But so 9 years later, graduates from the academy, Excelsior Academy.
The boys and Ollie are looking at Lex because Lex is just staring at them as if he's Professor Snape. They then say, "What are you going to be doing this summer? You want to come over to party? Lots of girls, lots of booze."
Yeah,
Ollie said, "I'm not into that. You know what I have to do." And they said, "Yes, we know all about you." And now we cut to the next scene. Oh, by the way, Lex did stare at them in disgust. So obviously the boys didn't allow
oh,
him to
dude,
be
how'd you know it was Lex, man? How'd you know?
He's bald. How many like 21-year-olds are gonna be bald?
Dude, how did you know that was him, bro? That's
Unless
crazy.
it's like a crossover universe. Is Xavier in here?
Hey, what's up, Charles?
It's who
Yeah,
Madam Web
so
looked like at the end.
stop.
Spoiler.
So we go to I guess the pier, the yacht pier of the Star City, and they're boating up Oliver right now. Dee is saying bye. I feel like is this like a second mom to him? I don't know. I felt weird vibes from this. Then again, it's a shitty ass graphic, so I don't know.
I don't know if they're lovers. I don't know if she's now the mom.
I don't know if this is inappropriate or not. But yeah, Oliver's going to set sail, and we have the captain's like, hey, you got everything here like you would at home, so feel free to get comfortable and all that.
Everything was built to your expectations, just like you wanted. Thank you, Captain. He even now looks at the wall and he sees it's the bow and arrow and arrows just like his dad had. He loves the bow and arrow.
It's the one his dad gave him, so it's on display in there now.
That's what I
Even with the
assumed.
broken one, even the broken arrow was in the display.
Yeah, never forget when I was a shithead.
Oh man, remember when I hated you, Dad? Good times.
This is what it signifies: the love, the birth, and then the hatred, and then your death.
Yeah, man, I miss hating my dad, dude.
3 months later, though, on the sea.
Okay, so this is my issue because
Here we go.
okay, so last time so it ends right with the display and all that, and they just sail off, and then now it's 3 months later.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're on this yacht for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why are we doing that again?
Joseph, we're on the search for my parents' airplane. That's what we're going to be doing. And I'm not going to stop. So he's been out for 3 months banging chicks, just deep sea fishing.
So the
Like,
captain and crew, you come to find out, are
are
also
pirates.
they're basically evil people. And the episode 3, by the way, is called Betrayal. All right, we're on episode 3. This is the start of episode 3. They're saying like, "Hey, what's up with the kid? Oh, he's fast asleep, but still banging one of our chicks." What? Where'd you get these girls?
Where do they keep coming
Were
from?
they there this whole time? Does D know about this, bro?
D was the one that hired them.
Damn. D,
Best
that's
stepmom ever.
ride or die nanny, dude.
Hey, but let's call the guy with the big jewel around his
Okay,
neck.
what do we call this guy, bro? Because I feel like we need to call him something stupid. We need to call him something dumb. I hate this dude. I hate this dude.
We're calling him Jewel.
Big Jewel?
Big Jewel.
Hey, what's up, Big Jewel? Yeah, so we got this. Would you say he's Swedish? He looks Swedish?
I
He looks like a Swede?
I still think we're in Kyoto.
Just sailing around Kyoto, dude. All right, so anyways, yeah, the Swedish Big Jewel guy in Kyoto pulls up pulls up to the yacht, and he's got his own henchmen. He has the biggest desert eagle I've ever seen on, and he's just wearing a white tank top and some jeans. And he's just got the big jewel. He's just got the big red jewel around his neck. Like, who is this guy? Oh, by the way, it's a Magnum. It's not even a Desert Eagle.
Look at that knife. It's so big.
Oh, my guy's got the rope. My guy's got the knife. Yeah, we'll make it quick, man. And this is the least covert ops operation I've ever seen in my life. Like, we're making so much noise in the hallway.
All right, so we're gonna be killing him. My whole thing was I couldn't remember if they were hired or not. If somebody told them on the boat, "Hey, you need to kill Oliver Queen," and maybe that was one of the Luthers, or it could have been somebody else. But with this part, I can't remember if they say it. I don't think they do. And instead, maybe they were there for 3 months, got tired of his ass, and then they were planning on robbing him, leaving him with nothing.
Hey, it looks like we got to make up stuff as we go, dude. So, because I don't see any official synopsis for this, like, anywhere.
I mean, the problem is I can go to the other one, but they don't match up with what they're saying at times.
Yeah, so, they said, yeah, you got all this stuff. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, we have to speculate on who hired these people. It doesn't make any sense. But looks like Oliver wakes up because he hears shit in the hallway. These big dumbass henchmen are like, can't move still.
Jewel and his henchmen
And
are now.
And the way Oliver gets up looks scary. Well, he looks so gross.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a good banging.
Yeah, he hurt his back. So then they pull up. They just shoot the doorknob because they can't get it open. The girl rats him out. Yeah, he's in the restroom. And now Oliver
Good
gets
thing Oliver's ready, and he has his bow, and he turns around, and he's not even close.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he completely missed, and it ricocheted up into the ceiling and just stuck there. And then the guy's like, okay, idiot, put down the bow. Clearly that's your first time. I'm going to shoot you now. Oliver runs out and breaks through the window. We're now on the side of the yacht.
The captain who's betrayed him, along with the big jewel and his henchmen, are now chasing after him. Oliver then says, guess what? I can shoot. He shoots another bow. It skims. It looks like is that the gas? That's some type of pipes that then spray in their face. They're blinded.
Hot air.
Oliver now is still having the arrows in his mouth. He is going up to henchmen, and he's beating the shit out of them. As this man loses teeth, about to stab Oliver, he kicks him over the boat. He says, guess what? Take this. And now we have Jewel shooting at him because Oliver has made an inflatable escape boat. He has left. They said, don't worry, the Sharkies are going to get him. And then they just drive off, leaving Oliver inside of this inflatable tube. and it's a storm. He grabs a paddle. Thank God there was one on board. And now, guess what's swimming around him? It's the sharkies.
Um, Castaway.
Yeah, but he didn't really experience like the shark coming at him like that.
Yeah, Castaway. What's up, man? Where's Wilson?
Uh, that would be awesome. If there was some type of connection with that, I would be so for it.
Guess what, man? Episode 4, Island.
What?
Oh.
What could that mean? Oh, I wonder what happened with the Sharkies. Don't tell me I have to tune in until next week, where then it's sent to my Sprint phone. Oh.
No, not again. Yeah, we're fighting a shark, and it's like we're now in Jaws, and I don't know how Oliver's doing this. He's just an 18-year-old kid.
Say it with some passion, Joseph. He now has the giant shark swimming around. Oliver says, "You know what? I gotta find an arrow."
It's the broken one.
He pulls it out and then he stabs the shark in the eye and then he pulls out the eye. He says, "My victory." The shark swims off and says, "This guy's the real deal." And now Oliver is left there stranded in the inflatable tube, passed out in the rain. But good thing he is woken by a seagull. Not just any seagull, his name is Sully. As Sully then shows him where the beach is, Oliver says, "I need an island." It's an island. And he swims up there. And guess what? He just gets out the water that's inside of the inflatable tube, immediately drinks it all, passes out. Turns out it becomes 20 days later. He's built no shelter. He has no food. I don't know what he's been doing for 20 days. He then looks at a seagull that for like the first time somehow. I don't know what he's been doing. He tries to get the seagull. He's not even close. He then gets so mad that he
Kicks a rock with his bare foot, and he cuts it wide open on his big toe.
And now he's worried he's going to get an infection.
Gangrene.
That's what happens. Why did he do that?
So is this Lian Yu? Because in Arrow, that's what the name of the island is, Lian Yu.
Yeah, that's what they're saying this is.
Cool. Kyoto?
Kyoto.
Dope. Yeah, so he really tried to catch that bird. He sucked. He's in his jeans still. Man, I bet he wishes he didn't go on that yacht, huh? Just banging chicks.
Well,
also, why does he look like this?
Why is he doing this?
Why does he look like this?
What do you mean? He looks fine.
He looks like he's like 30 already.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're out in the damn sun for that long. All right,
Castaway, dude.
Yeah, haven't you ever seen it? Jesus.
Come on, can we go to my indigenous people, dude?
I'm sorry, I thought we were pausing on him screaming in the air, "God, just kill me if this is what you're gonna do." Instead, he says, "No, I'm gonna send you a monkey."
And two monkeys. They're gonna fuck with you, and they're gonna laugh at you.
They start just throwing shit at him. Like, I would be so angry if I already stubbed my toe and this is what I'm gonna have to do. He pulls out the bow and arrow and he says, "Guess what? I can't shoot at all." So he drops the bow and arrow, starts getting rocks and throwing them at the monkeys. What we find out is that he runs 100 yards and he figures out that there's a hidden village along with the wooden bridge. Did he go and look at all?
Nah.
He just stayed on the beach for 20 days.
He didn't want to go deep in there, man.
For 20 days? What is he even doing?
Whoa, y'all are back here? Dude, what the fuck, man? Y'all didn't hear me screaming at those monkeys?
Why didn't he go and
look? They're T-posing.
Yeah, I thought that was just her worshiping her god.
No, she really said, "What's up?" What are you doing?
She starts to sniff him, and then she tells her men, "Okay, guys, back off. This is our first white man. We must treat him well, because we're gonna kill him later.
We must train him. He is but a peaceful man."
How do you know?
So we got tribes people. They're gonna beat his ass. And I don't know, dude. But yeah, we're on episode 5 now. Bow hunters. So guess what? We're gonna learn how to use the bow. All right.
By the way, you know what I thought these people were going to be, which would have been cool, is I thought we were going to get some Batman Beyond stuff where it's the stalker, where it's the guy who has the spear and who is hunting the Batman as if he's obsessed. I thought that's where maybe he would be from, is this area. Maybe if this one of these individuals or the head lady were to then go to another episode this season, next season, I would completely understand. So Joseph, do these people make another appearance?
No. They don't. They don't exist. This is where we get
what
into the non-canon stuff.
what are you telling me right now?
I'm telling you, Karima and her tribe don't fucking exist in this lore, dude.
You don't exist.
Also, they calling the guy with the jewel the Ruby.
Okay, see?
He's called the Ruby. That's his name.
Jewel, I like it.
And then they also named the mysterious monkey.
What?
Like he's just
Like
called a mysterious monkey.
who? Oliver?
No, the fucking monkey that was throwing shit at him.
That's not a mysterious monkey. That's just a monkey.
It says mysterious monkey right here.
Jesus. So as Oliver's though staying at this tribe, he notices that people are learning how to shoot a bow and arrow. He says, I better learn while I'm here, right? He then goes and sits down next to them and he starts building arrows so that he could then learn he is becoming a better person. The head of the tribe woman, she then stares
Karima,
at him.
dude.
Okay, whatever.
Karima.
She looks like the emperor from 300 with those piercings, all right? But as Karima is
Hell
then
yeah.
staring at him, believing that Oliver's becoming a better person because he's learning how to shoot bow and arrow, and he's learning it from somebody else other than himself.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And she got some big old uh damn, I
Pigs,
can't say. I can't. Yeah, big old pigs. Yeah, big old pigs.
warthogs.
Yeah, and they're just immediately just slaughtering animals, showing Oliver the way. Like, yeah, you got to slaughter them like this, shoot your bow like this. Look at this dead-on precision and accuracy. We're the best.
And what they did show is two men were firing bow and arrows at each other. And guess what? They were able to because the bow and arrows hit and they exploded and nobody was hurt.
It's
And
like, yeah, they
Oliver
shot
said,
bullets at each other and they just broke and hit head on.
just look at it as wanted with arrows.
Sick, dude. I'm turned on.
Curve the arrow.
Curve the arrow, dude. That would make sense. Not a fucking bullet.
Yeah. The wind.
So they're just practicing on that dead carcass. Like
Yeah.
on the. Also,
You can't
why?
trust him to kill unless he can practice on a dead carcass.
What was he teaching him on that? What was those hand signs on his face?
What do you mean his hand signs? He was teaching him how to shoot. And then what Oliver said was, I always miss. The old man shot it perfectly in the heart. And you know what he told him? You need to close your eyes. You're thinking too much. You need to breathe it. You need to hear it. You need to know exactly where you're shooting. And you don't even need to look at the arrow to find out what happens. So Oliver then closes his eyes and fires it, shoots it in the butt, and the guy says this is getting better.
Hell yeah, dude. 3 months later, bro, and Oliver is looking good. Am I right?
Ew.
He's
So disgusting.
he's ripped. He's got long hair. Karima's like, oh yeah, I've made a good white man. Great white man.
He goes looking in the jungle, and guess what? It is now his duty to bring back the meal for the tribe, so he's got to go hunting. He finds a waterfall, and guess what he sees at the waterfall, Joseph? It's a pig. And he says,
It's like a pit pig, like a pit bull and a pig combined. Look at that
Wait,
thing.
this looks like the creatures they let out during the Hunger Game 1.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I meant the movie one, where then it's like those bees that just are let out.
Those
And by
bees
the
were
way,
really cool, man.
if you're the book readers, those were the dead people They just morphed them into it. They mutated them. Guess what? Splice, Batman Beyond, full circle.
Full circle. We're back, DC. We're back in Oliver Queen. Tribe, Karima. He's got a 6-pack. Oh my god. He just came back with the pig. They're like, holy shit, white man. Good job. And now they're getting down and boogieing, dude. Oliver's still wearing the same jeans he crashed in. And then he's making friends like, hey man, can you go get some, go check this out, get some water? And then now we have the mysterious monkey taking his arrows, the broken arrows, and looky here. We got the fucking jet.
Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, because it crashed dead and on in the ocean.
How does it even just wash up like this? It was sinking.
It's been 500 years since that crash, man. The water's leveled down.
And look what he does. He sees 2 corpses and he says, I gotta rob.
He's a grave robber, dude. Yeah, so Oliver finds the jet. He finds the corpses. They're holding each other. I don't know how that works because they crash. But
his parents died together that way, okay?
Yeah, right.
Haven't you ever seen the Titanic?
And guess what didn't get ruined somehow? Was the note that was left for Oliver. And why is it perfectly readable?
She used permanent ink.
What kind of paper is this? Is this a metal? Is this a stone slab?
Yes, and by the way, what this is about is truly about Oliver becoming a better person and learning how to grow and knowing that the bad things will come, but the best thing to do is to learn from them. This is mother talk to Oliver, and thank God it was preserved so that he could still know that his parents didn't really want to spend time with him, but they'll send him a letter having him teach and learn these things.
Did you see that?
What?
Why was the monkey's eyes glowing?
Because it's the monkey.
Wait. It lets me click on Mysterious Monkey here.
Hold on. Let's see your eyes.
Watch. Yeah, keep going.
No, yeah. I'm just gonna wait.
When Oliver runs away with the arrows and he thanks the monkey, that. What the fuck is that?
So they worship though the god with the red eyes. Like they have a symbol there, so maybe the mysterious monkey is their god.
Wait. Taylor, I'm on like the Smallville fandom wiki page, and it literally lets me click on mysterious monkey to go to their character, but it pulls up a different name. Like as if it's someone.
As if it's a person?
Yeah. And they have a whole page.
What?
It's saying this mysterious monkey is someone, and I don't want to say it because I feel like it would spoil something for you.
What?
It's saying it's someone, dude.
So you're saying this is canon?
I mean, I guess.
You said episode 5 wasn't.
No, you said that episode 4, 5, and 6 are the non-canon ones.
Yeah, I know. But that's what they said.
That's literally... It literally says right here, the events of Chronicles 4 through 6 have been rendered non-canon, but the first 3 are accurate.
So this was number 5, but you're saying this monkey is somebody that's coming up later on?
Yeah, so I mean, it's still... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll reveal it later if I ever remember.
Oh my god.
That's so crazy. What on earth? Alright, but yeah, Oliver runs away. We got the mysterious monkey just staring off. And now Oliver is checking out. Oh shit, I see my yacht. And Karima's like, what are you looking at, white man?
That's mine. I used to be rich. By the way, if you help me take it back, Karima, I will get your jewel by the jewel thief and the name Jewel.
So apparently the Ruby guy, his big jewel is part of their ancient god statue that's missing the one red eye. So they noticed
that. I don't know.
And he's just wearing it around his neck. That thing is huge.
Yeah, it's so big.
But yeah, those guys are partying on the yacht, have a whole bunch of women with them. They're getting down, dude. So now we're on episode 6, Mended.
So did they return because this is where they take women and like murder them?
I
And that's why they
guess.
keep coming back here? Why would they keep coming back?
You
This is
never
like their
question the
spot.
pirates, dude. The pirates just have their own way, man. They have the code.
I guess.
So yeah, Karima definitely wants to bang Oliver right now. But Oliver's like, nah, man. That yacht right there, they stole it. I gotta get that shit back.
You know what? There's going to be a couple things that we're going to need to get it back, though. I'm going to need your people, and we need to make some arrows. I got to mend this one that I broke as a child. They start talking battle strategy. All of a sudden, look at those fresh arrows. We see
Yeah,
them
dude.
loading them
So
inside.
fresh, bro. They got stone arrowheads. Oh my god.
Oh, you know what I love even more? War paint. And now they start showing their own, I guess, symbols, their own animal that they're now becoming. Oliver's is green while everyone else's is black. I don't know why he wanted to stand out. Where did he get the green? But now we have, I guess, a little assassination here.
I don't. This is an uncomfortable thing. This is why we question why this is being sent to people's phones and stuff. And it's like, um,
What?
the
What's
guy,
wrong with
Big
it?
Jewel guy, said, "Oh yeah, hey you girl and you girl, why don't you kiss or something?"
Yeah, why don't you?
And then so they're in the water. What are they doing? Kiss? Are they? What are they doing underwater?
I don't know. Okay, if you want my honest opinion, I thought he was holding them underneath the water because the captain that betrayed Oliver comes over. Can't get her to play nice, huh?
Yeah, what? Like
What does
they
that
like
mean?
forcing her to go down on him or something? It looked like struggle, dude. I don't know. I was uncomfortable watching this.
I thought it was a struggle too.
Big Jewel is just a pervert. He's a psycho. But yeah, they're talking about like, yeah, let's finish this job already, and then we can go about our ways. Tomorrow morning, you can go anywhere you want for the rest of your life. Let's get this shit done. Then all of a sudden, something happens. Oh wait, looks like the captain or one of the deck crewmates is dead. Straight arrow through their
Arrow.
head, bro. Like
Arrow, dude,
brains
he's
are
dead.
showing.
Truly, you could see the inside of his head.
Yeah. And so now we had all these creeps still trying to talk to these women. It's like, oh yeah, nah, don't let her get away with that, bro. And then he starts to assault her, but then he gets shot in the head with an arrow right there. We get deadly screams because they're terrified.
Oh man,
And
that was almost dirty. And then the guy is like, "Oh my god, there's dead people everywhere." But now we see the tribe has surrounded Big Jewel,
and then she
and
T-posed again, dude. Christ there.
that's that's why I thought it was on purpose. She said, "You have dishonored us."
T-pose. Jesus Christ.
Oliver's going for the real revenge, though. He's going after the captain that betrayed him. So as the captain then is walking down below, wondering what's happening, Oliver then busts through the same glass window he escaped in. You would think that they would know he's coming through there. As the
Yeah.
captain then tries to get the bow and arrow from there, Oliver then shoots him in the hand. Oh, now I can't grab any weapon. And now Oliver says, "Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you." Why is he going to kill him? Does that make him good that they arrested one out of the 20 guys they murdered?
Dude. I don't know. They also dumped the bodies. The tribe was just like, yeah, just dump the bodies in the ocean, man. It's all good.
Yes, the sharks will eat him.
And guess what? They say their goodbyes, have their last celebration. Oliver Queen returns to his Hong Kong mansion.
In Kyoto.
Yeah. And he returns with the yacht. He surprises Dee. Dee's. See, that's what I mean, dude. The way she's looking at him, it's like, I'm uncomfortable again.
I
And,
missed you.
oh, my little Oliver.
See, this is what I mean. I can't do this.
Yeah, so he's back home. He's got the note framed. I don't know how that thing survived through its years of its years of being crashed in wet places.
You mean saltwater too?
Anyways, we get a flash forward to Oliver now taking up a mantle in his own city, and he has now started to be the Green Arrow that we know him as in the comics. He's adopted his alter ego. He's stopping crimes, petty crimes where dudes are
Dang.
just
Just
like
beating up women and
beating up
taking
women
their
and robbing
purses.
them. He's got high-tech sunglasses under his green hood, aiming perfectly at the guy's leg. He's never going to walk right again. And
Dead
then
forever.
lady's saved, got her purse back. Oliver's like, hell yeah, not enough blood. I need more.
He jumps off the roof and he says, I found another one. And now it ends.
And then, boom. Oliver Queen Chronicles done, man. We now have the
Yeah.
beginning of Oliver Queen. You're asking, oh, wait, why did you do the Smallville Legends thing? Oh, guess what, guys? Surprise. Oliver is going to be appearing next episode. That is why we did all this, okay?
And who
Because
knows
I
when we'll
thought it
release
wasn't
them.
until episode 4, which is clearly titled Arrow, but to my surprise, I remembered or just saw that he was in episode 2, man. So we had to introduce our boy the proper way. Everyone gets their chronicles on this show.
I mean, I guess only if they made them in the past. Otherwise, they don't get their chronicles. I mean, it only makes sense if it was made. Because I didn't get a Pete Chronicles. Did you?
Damn, the Pete Ross Chronicles.
That would be great if I just
What
got
would
five.
happen? It would just be him complaining and being depressed.
No. What if it was like a day in the life of being Pete and the struggles he goes through every day?
A
He knows.
non-super, you mean a normal black man of society?
No, just a regular guy who struggles being normal with the big secret. And you just show him constantly covering for Clark, maybe even being a great wingman.
I'm uninterested, as you can tell. No one needs that. No one asked
Well,
for it.
why wouldn't anybody want
How
that?
about what about like the Lana Lang Chronicles?
What is that gonna show me? Her summertime and petty.
Oh, dude, it would show me all the stuff, the behind the scenes stuff, dude. You
What's the
know, her in the alleyway, her in an alleyway sleeping in the fucking gutter.
you like getting a burger out of a trash can?
Absolutely, she's in the back of the Talon like a fucking rat. No, sorry, she'd be like there. Like as soon as Nell left, there was definitely a period, several periods where she was homeless, dude. She was in the gutter, and it would
You
show us her
can't
life.
say this. She's been good, okay?
No,
She had Aunt Nell, and then she was able to get inside of the Talon. She would eat the muffins that
yeah, and then where'd
nobody
she
bought.
stay when she let Adam stay there, huh? In
She's,
the alleyway because she got kicked by her tenant and said, I can't live here.
you know what? It was, I could live out here. It's okay.
Dude, and then it would show her evolve and then come up with the idea like, oh yeah, I'm going to finesse. Because she meets someone who's also homeless like her, but she's living the life, lavish, got money, married to someone. It's like, yeah, I finessed all of this, you know?
And I'm glad. See, this is too much of a spoiler, so I don't want to get into it. But she definitely went through the Goldilocks of which one do I want? Do I want the barn out here? It's kind of cold, kind of warm. I mean, John doesn't have AC, according to Joseph. So Clark surely did not get anything installed. With this being the situation, Lana may have thought, I don't know if I want this. Where Lex Luthor's house, I can control the thermostat. I can set a fire if I wanted a fire. There's just a lot of things that go in her benefit. I, I'm just glad that this couple is finally together. This is a new season. This is a new relationship. This is going to be a struggle, and I hope these kids can get through it.
Yeah. I really hope so too, Taylor. I'm really hoping for that.
Are you?
All right, now
Speaking,
we're gonna go to
I
our
was going
little
to say,
special
speaking of
segment. Our
which,
little special within a special segment. Issue
Yeah.
number 17 of Smallville Magazine, Toy Part 1.
Yeah. Smallville
So
stories.
I'll go ahead and start with, Taylor will cover the details. But Lana and Lex. So this is going to be taking place between Zod and Sneeze, which is next week's episode. So uh, Lex decides to run a charity carnival with Lana to help raise money for people after the events of Dark Thursday. Spoiler alert, they're going to call the events of Zod Dark Thursday.
Yes.
Because it was so dark. And it
Yeah.
was a Thursday.
It's like
So,
everyone's just ashamed of themselves because it turned into the purge with the power just going out for 3 hours. I mean, it didn't seem like that long in the end. It was Dark Thursday. It was one day, and all that happened was the power went out.
yeah, dude, it's so dark, man. Everyone was scared. And so yeah, so they run this carnival, and this also things happen at the carnival, obviously, that we won't go into yet, but it explains the certain behaviors and actions of like Lex and Lana in the next episode, Sneeze. So it's a nice little tie-in. But I guess, I mean, if you want to do just what are you trying to do? Just like a kind of detailed summary? I don't know. Just go for it, man. Do what you want to do.
Well, no, because like to even carry on, whenever you're going through the story, the reason why we wanted to put it inside for our listeners to be able to, you could say, view. By the way, I'll probably post it too. But the reason why is in the next episode, it kind of doesn't make any sense how Lex and Lana act when it comes to their relationship changing and Lex seeming paranoid. You would think it came out of nowhere, or maybe it was related to Zod. But this story kind of answers that question of why Lex was being weird. But there is
Yeah.
still some holes in it.
Yeah, definitely
Uh,
still some holes. It does say though that it was introduced as like to the show as canon. The story is kind of retconned by an episode called Requiem. Like we mentioned before, Oliver Queen Chronicles, half of it is pretty much retconned and makes the last half of Queen Chronicles non-canon.
We're just
So
giving you guys shit that may not even count later on, but who the hell cares? You're getting it.
yeah, dude, you're getting the bonus stuff, man. But yeah, so so basically, yeah, that they'd run the charity carnival, and then they end up having an event there.
Fundraiser of them collecting cans. Lana then wants to brag about herself and says, "Hey Lex, guess what? All these cans that we've already counted, which are great. I can't believe so many people donated, but this is only the cold stuff. We still have the counter stuff." Oh my God, Lana, you're so perfect. So it's a lot of this at the very beginning here, and a lot of "Don't worry, Lex. What you're doing now is great for Smallville." And then it gets kind of weird where all of a sudden we're turning it into Lex being a little bit in pain. And the pain that Lex is suffering is, can I trust Lana?
Yeah.
And him turning to Lana and saying, Lana, can I trust you? I'm confused. And I'm already going to pause the story here just to ask you, Joseph, what? Who who should we not trust out of the two? This
Well,
love story is already starting out a little bumpy for me. So
dude, trust is gonna be a big problem with them, dude. All right.
I love toys. Is that what you wanted?
If that's what you did, yeah, I wanted it all.
All right, cool. Oh, you can't handle it all. But
Mm.
yes. Yeah. But
What?
with this, what? But with this part, and Lex and Lana now saying they can trust one another. Lex says, good. All right, Lana, I'll see you later, though. I'm going to go run over here because I'm going to go talk business. You stay put and you handle all this work. You want to live with me, don't you? As the scene then continues, we have an old man that approaches her. And this old man says, hi.
Dude, he's just trying to be friendly, man. He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, from the picture, this guy is disgusting. I would never ever talk to this human being if they walked up to me and said, hey, you're so beautiful like my daughter.
I had a daughter once. She was hot like you.
You want to see a picture?
Come on, she's pretty, right?
Lana says, yes, she is, but
Get away from me.
this is a little strange. Can we not? He says, okay, but you want to come and see my image at my house?
You want to see all my toys? I love toys.
Lana says, yeah, I'm in.
Sure.
It did not take much. She felt bad for the old man. Apparently, she walks
Doesn't he
miles
supposed?
by the.
Isn't he supposed to smell too? Doesn't he smell?
Yeah, he smells bad,
If I
and
remember that right.
he
Yeah.
lives in a trailer, and she still goes inside of the trailer.
And his dead daughter's in there.
I wish, but no. Ended up he made her up.
Oh,
But
cool.
this is how he lures women back into his cave.
Classic.
But it turns out that he's wanting Lana for a specific purpose that we're going to get to later on. Because with Lana's disappearance now and the toy man then taking his prize, because she really does follow him back, and then he puts his cane on her back and shocks her. I don't know. Maybe it hurt her. So, with that
Maybe.
happening, her being knocked out, we then cut back to the carnival. Lex is looking for her. He cannot find Lana. So, you know what that means, Joseph?
Um, call the squad. Call the fucking SWAT, dude.
He says, I'm going to go find Clark immediately.
Yeah, SWAT. That's literally calling the cops. He's the marshal.
It's really weird. It's almost like, oh my God, Lana's gone missing. There's only one person that would know where she is. Clark. Clark and her aren't talking anymore. They absolutely hate each other.
They're best friends, man.
This. They're not best friends. Why are
That's
you
what they
doing
think.
This? Okay. By the way, this is where it gets like out of hand. And
because Lex goes and sees Clark, and it's like a really cool combo.
Well, what's great is when Lex even shows up, Clark even wipes his forehead because he's in the barn acting like that he's
Sweating.
been working, so there's not even a sweat. But I do want to bring up some direct quotes here. Because with Lex then coming to the Kent farm, Clark says, my mom's not here. Get out. I'm not looking for Martha, Clark. This isn't something I would normally ask, and I wouldn't be here if this weren't an emergency. I think Lana is missing. She disappeared from the carnival today, and she's not answering her phone.
It's been like Lana, 30 minutes.
It's really been only an hour at the most. What do you mean Lana's in trouble, Lex? Are you sure? You're a resourceful guy, Lex. Don't you have people you can call to help find her? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not some sort of detective agency, bitch. All of a sudden, Clark has some snooty attitude. And Lex decides to rub it in his face even more. I don't want to involve the police, Clark, just yet. Some matters need to be handled privately, which is why I came to you. You know, you and Lana are... ... Lex caught himself. Lex then says, you and Lana were close at one point. Clark then tells him, shut the hell up. Lana and I's relationship is none of your business.
Yeah.
What's great, though, is that he then still tries to convince Clark to be able to help him. Clark still tells him, no, Lex, I'm not going to help you.
Yeah.
And the one person that, because I like what we've talked about, it's been 30 minutes to an hour. Clark is like, you know what, Lana can take care of herself. I believe in her. Why don't you believe in her?
Huh? Yeah, what, y'all got issues already?
Yeah.
Classic.
What are they?
Yeah, what's up? Get out of my fucking face, Lex.
But with this, Clark is being a little bit harsh, essentially just saying, listen, I don't care about you, Lex. I don't care about her. She can take care of herself. You could find her. It's been 30 minutes. All right, get out of my barn. Chloe then comes in, says, hey, guys, what's going on? If I knew there was a party, I would have brought Lois for a menage a trois.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what she really says. But Lex then leaves. Fine, Clark, I'll get out of here. He then turns to Chloe, talk some sense into your friend. Leaves the barn. Chloe says, what's going on?
Lex sucks.
Clark tells her, Lex sucks, but he also thinks that Lana is missing. But you know what? I don't care. They want to be together. Have him find her. Chloe then has to remind him, Clark, you'll never forgive yourself if something were to happen. Why are you even talking like this?
True.
Clark then, oh, come on, Chloe. Get off my ass. All right? I'm tired of this.
And then she's like, I know you, dude. And then Clark's like, okay, fine.
We'll just go. And now the mystery gang is on the case. I'm
Right.
pretty sure Clark has been downgraded to Scooby at this point, and we have Scooby and Velma that are going to be working together.
Yeah, Scooby and Velma. Classic duo, dude.
Classic duo. I'm glad we're bringing up the old times here. What I do enjoy, though, is the next part
The
of
trailer
Law.
time?
Yeah.
Secret trailer time? Yeah.
Hey, Lana.
You like it in here? Sorry, it's a little dusty.
What? Why am I here? It's because you got close to Lex Luthor and he loves you, so I'm gonna take what he loves because guess what? He
The Luthers
decided
ruined my life. Classic.
he hired me. He told me I needed to build something in order to help him out.
Well,
I
he
built
was
so
he was like the family toy guy. He's like Lionel was so impressed with his toys one day that he was like, "Hey, you're gonna come and work for me, but you're only gonna design toys for my son." And so he used to be the Luther's exclusive toy maker, and then apparently Lionel was just like, "Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Your shit sucks."
But I thought Lex was the one that destroyed him because Lex then hired him in order for him to build something, which we find out later on in part two. Spoiler, but who cares because part two is ridiculous. Is that Lex hired him to build a toy contraption or just a contraption with kryptonite because he believed that that was the alien's weakness. Where is this coming from? Like I said, part two is insanely nuts.
Nice.
But with this part and Lana then waking up being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you would do this.
I'm
Remember your daughter?
kidnapped.
Oh my
Help
god,
me.
not again." You know
Classic
what?
Lana.
One of my boyfriends are gonna come and get you.
Yep, she's not wrong.
Because what does happen here is that with him telling Lana the story, she actually says, "Why don't we just talk about it with Lex? Lex is now a changed man. He's so understanding. He'll be able to take care of you." Lana's already offering up the money as if it's hers.
Yeah.
She already thinks that with this ransom that's going to be held, that Lex is then going to pay up for her. I'm not sure if he would. My question to you, Joseph, would he pay to return Lana if it was $10 million?
Yes. Are you kidding
100
me?
million?
Dude, he's gonna give it all for her.
What?
Look
You're
how
saying you
you saying you really think Lex would be like, oh, 100 million?
Yeah, I
No, he's
do.
gonna do it. Cause
Why?
she's a meteor freak.
It's not a meteor
It's
freak.
the
This
worst
isn't.
combo you could have. Homeless meteor freak.
No, what if it's I'm gonna prove mom wrong? Remember Lexmas? I'm gonna show mom.
Yeah, I gotta make sure Lana dies so my life is cool.
So, but no, she's not gonna die. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill all the younglings.
Perfect. That's how you save the whole world, dude.
It's fantastic. But yes, as we continue now, we are cutting to after the creepy scene with Lana, the scene where Chloe and Clark have investigated and they have found the trailer. Turns out, Joseph, it was a few miles that Lana decided to walk with this creepy guy.
Oh, wrong
They go
trailer?
They go to the
Classic.
carnival. They go to the carnival first, and then Chloe and Clark say, "Oh, look at these tire tracks. These aren't normal. Let's follow them." But they walked,
Sick.
and then it took them a few miles to get to the trailer. So Lana and this old man walked miles, and she's like, "Are we there yet?" So I'm really confused with why she kept going with this creeper. As we see, though, with them finding the trailer, Clark then says, "I need to investigate." Chloe says, "Thank God you're going to be using your x-ray." What Clark then sees is that there is something underneath, as if it's an entire laboratory under the trailer. Turns out he can't see through it because it's made out of lead.
Yeah, and that is true. And guess what, guys? Lead is bad for Clark, okay?
And by the way,
But sometimes good.
that's essentially the end of the story.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's essentially it. And then part two, you want to talk about that?
Yeah. Part two is fantastic, everybody. This is why part one is the only thing that's allowed. So, spoiler for next episode. If you do not want the spoiler, do not continue on, please. But the next episode is going to be involving a power. This part two shows the power where Clark breaks into the Toy Man's lair. He is attempting to save Lana. Lana, by the way, she's the hero of our story, has already broken out of the chains, already knocked the Toy Man out, but she didn't try to finish the job. She instead ran. Clark
Nice.
then sees her on the other side of a steel door. He can hear her. I believe he saw her. He may have just heard her because the toy man then comes out and he says, I got you, little girl. Ha 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 ha. Clark
Yeah.
then uses his super breath in order to break it. All of a sudden, Lana is then left there and he struggles with Toyman because Toyman underneath his cane has a kryptonite little dagger that he
Cool.
then stabs Clark with
Hell
and
yeah.
starts like over and over and over again. So it turns really violent, little
Good
weird.
shanks.
Lana pretty much saves the day. Clark then
Classic.
grabs Lana and they try to escape. They find a railroad track where then the toy man is riding a train heading towards them. And then Clark reveals his powers to Lana and just says, grab hold of me and close your eyes. And then the train comes crashing at him, and the train just essentially blows up on Clark. And then Lana's
Sick.
like, oh my God, this is amazing. How did you do it? He says, don't ask questions.
It's like the missile. It's like the missile story in season 5.
That was part two. I I'm pretty sure there's more details, but I'm not going to go into them because that was absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. Stopping a train in front of Lana. Yeah, we don't ask questions around here.
Just close your eyes.
What did you see? No, that was nah. It couldn't have. Couldn't
No,
have been.
I
Look
heard
at me. I'm
everything.
fine. You think that train hit me?
I
You
heard
think that train hit me,
everything.
Lana? Look at me. I'm perfectly fine. Not a scratch on me. No train
Oh
hit
yeah,
this body.
I do have to say too. Clark pretty much finds and says, "Hey Lex, look, everything's fine." And then her and Lex like leave, and Lex is like, "Yeah, that's right, I knew it." So
So yeah, that's gonna explain some things that are kind of going on with them next episode. But guess what? This is not canon for some reason. There's tips on it because technically, obviously, if you're thinking of Toy Man, that is an actual DC Comics character. Winslow Shot is the name. You got first appearance of that dude?
no, I don't have that. What is that? So, hold on. I'm gonna say that first appearance of Toy Man is Superman number 15.
Let's see here.
It better not be an Action Comic. So for some reason, think
September
it's
1943, first appearance, Toy Man, Winslow Shot, Action Comics number 64.
course
September
it's Action.
1943.
So off.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, he was really early.
Very early. So yeah. Anyways, that's supposed to allude to that, but they never actually dropped the name, obviously, for this weird little story. Spoiler: it gets retconned pretty much because there is an episode called Requiem later in the season. I guess that talks about Toy Man or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's you even told me there was another Toy Man, and yet in our chronology that we look up here, yeah. By the way, we have to follow chronology. It says still part one was canon, so it's like they picked and choose, right?
Well, they said they were meant to introduce it as canon, like, but then like how
Oh.
things played out later on in the show, they were like, okay,
But not for much later on. So this is canon right now, though.
yeah, 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 basically, yeah, I would say it's basically canon right now, because I mean, it does say like the first part of it, like Oliver Queen Chronicles, is like that's like the canon part. The part two obviously sucks, like balls.
No, it's fine. Just have a train come and hit Clark with him holding Lana and protecting her.
Classic, man. So yeah, we're all done with the bonus segment no one asked for. Once again, two nerdy idiots are here to be your favorite hosts, okay? Look, somebody save your
After Dark
podcast.
special, it's
Yeah.
dirty. It should have been dirtier, but I'm sorry. Next time we'll
Just
probably not wear shirts. I'm
oh,
excited.
yeah, I'll shave an S into my chest
What is that for?
for Superman.
Slutty.
Yeah, slutty. But yeah,
Sleazy.
we please leave us the reviews, comments. Maybe we'll think of a poll. Which story did you like better? I don't know. Maybe we'll think of something.
If
Do you
you were
consider them
Oliver,
canon?
would you have broken your arrow if you were Oliver?
Yeah. Do you think Oliver was a piece of shit kid? But yeah, leave the 5 stars because we're your favorites. All right,
Or did the Meteors change their team name?
Wait, hold on. I bet you that's actually like a thing. Let me see. Smallville. What? He lived in Star City, so Star City baseball
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really hope it shows it.
That they changed it?
Oh, it's just showing businesses and
Oh,
residents.
boo.
Wait, newspapers, Star City Post, medical centers. They got Star City Medical Centers.
Hold on.
Oh shit! Well, in the Star City like comics, I guess like just in over a whole bunch of stories, there's Star City Rockets.
I got it. Yes. I also got Star City Stars.
So they changed it.
Yeah, it looks like so. Stars. Oh, Star City Comets, formerly Metropolis Comets.
Ah,
So I bet you they did change their names.
yeah. It's like when 9/11 happens. We can't be calling certain things a certain way on 9/11.
Twin Towers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers.
Building 3.
Man, but yeah, we're done. Next week we'll be back on track with episode 2 of season 6. Sneeze. If you're a fan of the show, you already know what this episode's about. New power, baby. But if you don't, then expect a new power, okay? But yeah, we're the 2 nerdy idiots. We're out of here. Somebody Save Me podcast. We'll be back next week. Hope you enjoyed.
Would you like Toy Story or Oliver Queen?
Oliver Queen, dude. I got Big
So
Jewel
hot.
guy.